I may have accidentally bought this. It cost me £20 from Facebook Marketplace, which is an absolute bargain. It doesn't work. I've had a quick play around with it. I'm just hoping someone out there knows a little bit about fruit machines and can help me out, because I know nothing. Let's power it on. So the note receptor goes off. The lights at the top come on, but then we've got nothing on here. If we open it up... Oh, where's the key? There we go. So we've got some LED lights on here. We've got some LED lights here. We've got an MPU6 at the back here, and it says self-test. And if I run through the test, for test everything seems to fail. In fact, the only thing that doesn't fail is the audio, I think. Oh, that passes. Barbus passes. Here's the sound.
Channel 2, both.
Maybe channel 1 audio doesn't work, but it did yesterday, I think. The RAM passes, which is good. And then switches, we get 4 ones. Occasionally that'll be 1011 or 1100 or 0011. It seems to be quite random. And that appears to be the end of it. So if you're then going to come out and look at the errors, it tells you to cycle the power. And then if you cycle the power and leave it off for like a minute and come back to it, it's back to self-test. I'll show you that. Power off. Just while we're waiting for that, we've got a cable here that's just dangling, and I don't know if there's a part missing to this. Like I say, I don't know anything about these things. We've also got a Hopper top test mode confirmation, which appears to be some kind of a button. I guess it's one of the magnetic things that an engineer would have, but I don't know whether that's important. Yeah, and like I say, there's just wires everywhere. When I first picked it up, it had an error on the segment display on the front. It said, what did it say? Error 5236, which when I looked that up, it was a cell ID problem. So what I did, I assumed cell was battery. So I opened this up and I took the 2032 battery out of it and I put a new one in. And then since I've done that, we're now at this point where it's on the self-test and I can't get out of it. Let's turn it back on now. Retention passed, self-test, back to self-test, and there's no way of getting out of it, no matter what I do. I mean, there are some options up here. We've got a raise program. I'm guessing we don't want to be doing that. Bootstrap, which I think is for USB. Yeah, so it has got a USB port here, but obviously I've got nothing to... I've got no USB to put into this. And self-test, that's it. They're the only other options. So, can anybody help me out? That's the question. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.